Alright, hello. This is actually the third time I'm trying to record this. First time the video wasn't recording my voice. The second time I got a phone call. So let's hope this goes smoothly. Anyway, as you can see from my background, not really a background. I just have a YouTube video frozen. But this is the trailer for Krypton. I watched it earlier, and I do have to say I enjoyed it. Actually, more than I thought I would, because when I first heard about it, I wasn't sure how it was going to work. I actually had no idea that there was a Krypton series of comics, or that focused on the comic book world of just Krypton before Superman was born, even before I think Jor-El was born. I haven't read those even since I found out. But I have, at least there's kind of a platform. But even if there wasn't, there's always room for creativity and expanding on a world, especially since the beginning of Man of Steel, even from those who didn't like the movie, that was the one thing that they all agreed was great, was seeing a real world, a real alien world with personality and life in it. Whereas the original films kind of just, it was just an ice. It was just snow and ice with one little area of people living, which kind of always, it always bothered me even as a kid. Like, oh, is this society so like small that they only live in one little area? Um, there was no kind of there was no indication that the world was bigger than what we saw. In this one, you can tell them that the world is massive, even before the dialogue about how their society grows. But from what I've seen from the trailer, it seems like it's mimicking the look and feel of the film, which I enjoyed. Man of Steel is actually my favorite Superman movie. I do like the first two Donner films. Yes, Donner cut of Superman 2. The Leslie cut was okay, but it definitely was more campy than it needed to be. But I do have a kind of a love hate guilty pleasure with Superman 3. But Man of Steel is definitely my favorite. It captured the Superman that I have been reading, that I actually read and said, you know what, I need to pick up that next issue. The Silver Age, the Bronze Age, they rarely ever made me want to pick up another issue right off the bat. The New 52 and the Elseworld stories that Man of Steel and Batman v Superman are taking their inspiration from always made me want to get the next book or the next story or even the next issue, But so I'm glad to see that. And I mean, the show has been kind of in the works since I think 2014. Um, it's being created by or was created by David Goyer and Damian Kindler, and written in the pilot that these scenes are taken from are was written by David Goyer and Ian Goldberg, who I believe has worked with Seth Rogen on a couple of DC imprint show adaptations. The Boys, which has yet to be released, and Preacher that airs on AMC, and they've done really well with that. So, so I am kind of excited. David Goyer, regardless of how you feel about him, yes, he has some clunky writing at times, but he works well with others. When it's just him, Demonic Toys or Blade 3, yeah, you can kind of see, that he's not the best fit. But when he works with others, he does really well. The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises, Man of Steel. Whether you like the film or not, you got to admit it brought Superman to the modern era. It made him relevant. Um, and so I am excited. I do like the aesthetic, look of the series. I'm hoping that the pilot is received well and that the show is picked up if there's a good enough idea behind it. I really hope that Sci-Fi kind of stays away from, or not Sci-Fi, but Warner Brothers stays away from the cliffhanger formula. I don't like it unless you're gonna make it episodic, where each episode is a story unto itself. Stay away. I love the CW shows, but the biggest issue is that they leave on these cliffhangers, and I know it's supposed to be a grab to make sure you come back, but you know what? Your writing should make you feel confident enough that you'll be bringing that audience back. You shouldn't need a gimmick to make that happen. Hercules: The Legendary Journeys, Xena: Warrior Princess. You know, Knight Rider, Incredible Hulk. These shows didn't need a cliffhanger to make sure that you returned. Um, they ended their episode. They ended their season on another episode. Aside from like the later parts of Hercules and Xena, and of course the overall arc of Incredible Hulk, there was no loose ends that you had to really think about. Like, oh, what if this gets canceled? Will this be answered? I don't like that. I tend to watch a series after only after the season has been renewed because I'm so tired. Constantine, another great show by David Goyer, and another co-creator Daniel Cerrone, canceled because NBC just did not believe in it right off the bat. And then of course we get the cliffhanger. Now CW has thankfully kind of kept the seeds of that going a little bit, but that storyline is basically loose ends, and we're never gonna really see it be brought back to life. Which is sad because I really wanted to know what happened with the characters and everything else. Um, so I'm really hoping that they don't do don't do that. The cliffhangers. Um, what are my other thoughts? I don't know. I'm really hoping. I could also go on. I did see the Justice League trailer. I've seen the new Wonder Woman trailer. I've seen the new Thor Ragnarok trailer. So I've seen all these trailers. So I might do my reviews on them at some point. I'm not sure. Obviously, it would probably be really late considering everybody else on the internet has done their reviews or reaction videos or whatever. I just my fiance that I live with, she's thankfully allowing me to use her computer, so maybe you'll see some more videos. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is how I'm gonna do my videos, or if I'm just gonna put Blu-ray in for movies I'm talking about. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So, anyways, take care of yourselves. I'm excited for this. I really hope that we're gonna hear some more news. Take care.